Hey there, this is Corinne Matthews-Rutkowski, owner of Extraordinary Change Hypnosis in Buffalo, New York. I'm a clinical hypnotherapist and a biblical counselor, and I have been for 20 years. Over many years, I've helped probably thousands of clients at this point conquer things like anxiety disorders, panic attacks, sleep trouble, and stress. During this incredible and historically bad time in our world, fighting a disease that we can't see coming, everyone is experiencing stress that is unusual, to say the least, and almost contagious itself, anxiety that is through the roof, and a complete upheaval of our lives, the ones that we're familiar with, at least, the ones we're comfortable with. And when we go back to normal, it probably won't be the normal it was before. My hope, my prayer is that it's better than normal. But in the meantime, I ask God. I got on my knees because I'm affected just like you are. And I wanted to know, what could I do? What should I do now to help as many people as I can? Sure, I have clients who are calling left and right, but all of us are going through this together. And so I wanted to create something I could share, something that you could download, listen to, and feel better today. Something that will help you defeat the extremeness of the stress, the anxiety, the worry, the doubt, the fear. Something that would let you get sleep at night and just have faith that this too shall pass. So I've included here a session that is specifically for taking stress down a lot, reducing anxiety as much as possible, improving sleep, and hopefully even boosting your immune system. Take a listen, share with your family, enjoy it. The more you use it, the more it affects you. And believe that this too shall pass. There's nothing new under the sun. God bless and enjoy. There's a couple of things to do to get prepared for this session now. Number one, turn off anything in the background that might be distracting for you. Anything that uses words, such as a television, can cause you to have unintended suggestions or distractions. Put your phone in airplane mode. Lie back. If your body is busy, then so is your mind. Get comfortable. Never listen while you're driving, though. In a moment, I'm going to give you some simple instructions. Know that your ears can hear, that your mind is brilliant. It understands everything I say better than I could actually say it. It can see, picture, and experience things better than I could describe it. And if you feel comfortable enough to fall all the way to sleep, as long as you've got earphones on, your mind will still do the work. So put it in autopilot. Place your body in the most comfortable position you can. Relax all the way back and take a nice, deep breath. Close your eyes and just listen to the sounds. But I don't need you to try. Just let them come to you, in the ears, through your mind, and back out again. You are safe, sound, and hopefully in the most comfortable place you could ever be. With each deep breath, feel that air flow through your nose, down your airway, and into your being. As if you were pulling relaxation out of the air directly into you. As you listen to the sound of my voice, I'm going to ask you to trust me to be your guide. Your mind might have other thoughts. That's normal. you can easily let them drift aside, the way the clouds simply roll by in the sky. Your mind will always be able to find my voice, no matter how deep you relax. So just go ahead and put your mind in autopilot. You will find that any other sounds that you might hear, things you might smell or see, just kind of in your background, that they don't disturb you at all. In fact, they just relax you deeper. Just take a couple more slow, deep breaths, as if you were standing on an ocean shore, perfectly still, all alone. The warm sun drinking it in through your skin. The gentle breeze wisping by you. And before you is this incredible view of the ocean. Aquamarine water that sparkles in the sunlight like a million diamonds on the ripples. And the warm sand under your feet when you move your toes around. It's like a massage. And when you breathe in, somewhere along that shore, here comes a wave. When you breathe out, there goes a wave. Your breathing is in sync with the sea. The sea is the lungs of the earth. So much oxygen there. So much beauty. So much peace. As you stand there on the beach, as you lay here on your bed, on your chair, on your couch, draw the word relax to you. RELAX. And as you exhale, breathe out all tension in your body like gray smoke leaving you, so that each breath that comes in eventually becomes clear going out as well. Simply forgetting to remember your worries or remembering to forget your worries, but leaving your worries behind as you allow yourself to relax more deeply now. Sinking deeper, feel the weight of your body sinking into the cushion underneath you. The way that butter melts into warm, fresh bread. The way that raindrops fall through the clouds. The way that ice cream melts down a hot hand in the summer. Just melt down deeper. Allowing the limbs of your body to become so heavy they're soupy. When you pick them up, they just want to droop back down. Every part of you, your head heavy, your neck dangly, your arms droopy, your fingers dripping, your spine melted, and your legs so tender, it's like meat falling off the bone. Just experience that wonderful feeling. As you bring your awareness to your eyes, there's so many tiny muscles around your eyes. I want you to feel the heaviness there. Eyelids that are not just closed, but eyes that are sinking, and eyelids that are so heavy. It's like giant movie curtains, giant theater curtains. just hanging way down. You can relax them so much that they just don't even feel like moving, not even fluttering. And you can feel it. You can even test them and see they don't want to open. This feels good. That's it. Send that wonderful feeling through your body now like a wave. Start at the top of your head and roll through your being to the tips of your toes. A body that's becoming so wonderfully relaxed. It's luxurious. Relief that is so deep. Your body is thanking you from each and every cell. In fact, as you breathe, you can relax 10 times deeper. Even hearing the word deeper, your mind knows where to go. And let's do that one more time. Roll that relaxation from the top of your head through every muscle. Soften every ligament and tendon, melt every bone, down to your toes. Sending that wonderful relaxation 10 times deeper. That's so good. Oh, that's so good. But let's do it one more time. Let's go deeper. You lose all track of time. You can feel like someone hit the reset button in your life. So focus now and let that wave roll through you, top of your head, through your body, to the toes, and any remaining resistance to relaxation fades like a vapor. Fades like a vapor. You'll see now that if you try to open your eyes, it's almost too impossible. It just feels so good. And go even deeper. For the deeper you go, the greater your relief. You're doing everything perfectly. I know you are. If you downloaded this and you're listening to this, it's because you want this. And your mind is open, it's receptive to the good, creative, beneficial constructions and ideas and suggestions. It's open to the desires of your own heart if your desire is to sleep. Eventually you can even lose my voice and just sleep, rock hard, waking up to a whole new day feeling like you just caught up on all the sleep you've needed in a lifetime. If you were feeling anxious, you'll find that you can't really find the energy to be anxious. And not just in your body, but even in your mind. Your mind is just unwilling to think anxious thoughts. It's like a busy store, but the doors are closed. The lights are off. The commotion has stopped. And it's nice. If you were feeling stressed, you'll find that you have no desire to be stressed. And the greatest thing about that is when you have no desire to feel something, nothing can make you feel it. It's like you become an instant better problem solver. Or you become a master of your emotions. Or you prioritize things in such a way that they no longer seem to have the power to disturb you, unless you say so. And the greater wisdom that's in you would never say so. You'll find that you easily can accept these suggestions that I give you, and not because I say so, but because it's what you desire. Because I'm just assisting you to achieve what you need. Now, Picture a stairway, and this stairway has about 10 stairs. And it's a wonderful stairway. It's curved around with an ornate banister, velvety carpeted stairs. And at the bottom of the stairs is this golden door. Very inviting, very elaborate. This place is incredible. As you stand at the top of the stairs, place your hand on the railing. Feel the wood in your grip, and it's smooth, shiny, polished. As you step upon the top stair, you can feel the cushion of the carpet. This place is quiet. This place is sacred. In a moment, I'm going to count down from 10 down to 0, and I'd like you to take those 10 stairs down with me, one stair for every number. This place that we're going to is deep in your mind, deep, deep, deep inside. The door is your private door to your pure self, the self you were before you grew up, started to pay attention to the world and the way it works. You know, the way you came into the world, happy for no reason, loving everyone who loved you, giggling and playing and learning, but not yet bothered, overwhelmed, or disturbed, not afraid of anything. You know, the version of you that could dive off the dresser into the bed and do a cartwheel and have no concept of fear. The part of you that would see someone you loved and you would run to hug them, jump up in their arms. The part of you that would giggle and laugh so hard you couldn't catch your breath. The part of you that liked to be tickled. The part of you that would close your eyes and go to sleep and not know that anything was going on in the world. Your younger self, your perfect self, your undamaged, unworried self. Well, that's where that door takes us. Do you want to go there? Do you want to get back in touch with the happiest time you have ever known, which is when you were the smallest, when you were the newest to this world, with no knowledge, and all love, and all light, fresh from heaven into the flesh. As I count down those stairs, as you take those stairs with me, every stair represents going deeper and deeper down into this relaxation, deeper down into your mind. And let's go now. 10. Down deeper. 9. 8. 7. 6. Deeper and deeper. 5. 4, 3, 2, 1. And I know you can't wait to go through that door, but there's something you need to know about this door. It's no ordinary door. It's meant to defend you, protect you in a way that other things can't. This door has something like an invisible force field. When you go through this door, you're going to feel, you're going to notice that there is something between you and the other side. There's a force field there, there's a shield there, there's a magnet there, and it pulls everything out of you that does not belong in your place of inner peace. Every worry, every fear, every regret, every threat, every disappointment, everything that makes you angry, everything that keeps you awake when you want to sleep. So when you open that door, and we're going to do that, walk through slow, close your eyes, and let yourself be stripped of everything you have no desire to bring through with you. And don't worry, you'll be able to go through, turn around, and look back and see what couldn't get through the door. So, it's time. On the count of 3, walk through. 1, 2, 3. As you gently step through, as you walk through, feel yourself being pulled apart and put back together again, but you're lighter. Something's missing and it feels good that it's gone. Take a few steps in, and this place is just pure light, pure energy, pure peace, pure warmth and comfort and love. And then, just because you're curious, turn around. And when you look at that door, see what's there. Banging on the door, scratching at the door, crying, "Let me in!" And you just look, and sure, it's every horrible thought you thought, especially in the past few weeks. But you have the power to do one more excellent thing. Close the door. Enjoy that. Slam it shut. Lock it. Put multiple locks on it. And discover here that your feet don't even touch the floor if you don't want them to. You can put your hands behind your head, tip back, and just float around. And all your happiest memories, no matter what they were, your first kiss, the first time you drove a car, your best friend, the funniest joke, your luckiest moment, your greatest hug, whatever things that you find lovely, the day that you got saved if you're a Christian, the wonderful miracles that you've asked God for and received, those special people who've gone on to heaven can be with you in this place and sit with you and talk with you, advise you. It's your purest place. Take a few moments and just absorb all the love and kindness and peace that you can. And any negative thoughts that would have tried to intrude here, they just can't. No matter how hard they try, they can't get in. And you don't even have to think about it. That's what the door is for. Notice the calm that you're experiencing. Notice the joy. Here you can achieve internal quiet. Here you can fall asleep now for hours if you like. Here you can balance your thoughts and your feelings and gain a better perspective. Here you can experience an infusion of strength. Here you can master relaxation. Here you can come to a new understandings about life, yourself, family. You can understand yourself and others better. Not be held down by any problems. Not weighed down by real or imagined fears. Here, you can experience harmony. You can step forward and take possession of peace and happiness, healthiness. Here, you become enabled and more capable of coping with the world. This world which is not perfect and this world which is not permanent. In Philippians chapter 4, verses 6 and 7, we're instructed, be anxious for nothing, but in everything, by prayer and supplication and with thanksgiving, just let your requests be made known to God. And the peace of God which surpasses all understanding. In other words, the peace of God has information we don't. And that peace will guard your heart. In other words, it won't let you be burdened. It won't let you be broken. It will guard your heart and your mind through Christ Jesus. If you've never accepted Jesus as your Lord and Savior, but you've thought about it, If you find that this is a time in your life where you really, really wish you had that relationship, you know how simple it is. You just have to desire it. Say a prayer that tells God where you really stand. Lord, I'm not perfect. I'm human. I have sinned. We all have. But I trust you. I love you. I understand your role in my life. The Bible tells us you are God in human flesh. You are the Son of God, come to set an example for us of love, died for us to make that example crystal clear, resurrected again so that we could know that life can go on, that there's more to life than just this moment, that heaven exists and that you are there waiting for us to give us happiness that is eternal. And I want you to come into my life and help me now, not just with this crisis or this challenge in the world, but let me come out the other end like something new, like a diamond busted out of coal, shiny and brilliant and valuable, full of life and energy and power, something that can't be broken, someone who's never ever afraid again. Do that for me, Lord. I love you. Something like that will begin something in your life you never saw coming. The blessings of heaven that have been specifically assigned for you will be released for you. Protection and provision like you've never imagined. Fears that can't attack you no matter how hard they try, no matter what the news says. Courage that allows you to fully expect absolute restoration and to come out the other end more grateful, more joyful, more loving, more connected than you were before this crisis hit. Psalm 91 tells us that he who dwells in the shelter of the Most High will rest in the shadow of the Almighty. You know, Jesus tells us to come to him, those who are weary, and he will give us rest, that his yoke is light and his burden is easy. Back in Psalm 91, it continues to say that I will say of the Lord, he is my refuge and my fortress. He is my God in whom I trust. And because he loves me, the Lord says, I will rescue him, I will protect him, because he acknowledges me. In this place, your sacred place, you're as close as you can be to where you originally came from. Find yourself in God's hands now and discover that he has the answers that you seek. What should you think? What should you do? What should you say? How can you help? And you'll discover that this time in our life in human history perhaps is not as bad as it seems. We're returning to our homes instead of running all around. All the things we said we didn't have time for, we have the time now. Our children, who we barely have real conversations with, we can sit together at the dinner table and make deep, meaningful eye contact. We can have discussions about life that they will need to hear. You'll be able to see them growing up right now as if time was moving in slow motion just for you. And all those projects, all those promises you made to yourself, things you want to do but didn't really have the opportunity to pursue. That online course, that backyard garden, catching up with those old friends and maybe even family members that you miss but you never, ever, ever reach out to. Maybe checking on your neighbors and making sure that your community, right where you live, is okay. Yeah, maybe we'll return to normal, but hopefully you feel like I do. This is an opportunity to return to something better than normal. Discover as you relax that when you finish this today and every day you use it, that you come out of it optimistic and hopeful. That you have intentions you didn't before, plans you didn't know you'd have the time to make. a mission to complete. Love that you can feel, really feel again. Fall in love all over again even. Many spouses get so used to being around each other that we take each other for granted. Kiss longer, hug, make eye contact, cuddle, play your old favorite songs, grab your spouse and dance in your living room. Make dinner together. All those wonderful things that you would do if you were 22. And discover when you finish this session that this time in your life, you're not being held hostage. You're being given a chance. That you can change your perspective and see everything differently. You'll use this time wisely. You'll write this down in the history of your own life as a time when things turned around for you. Each day in every way getting better and better. Each day in every way getting better and better. I'll be wrapping up now. You can continue to fall asleep, linger in this place and stay a while. Or you can begin to wake up and just notice that you have a whole new perspective. And that when you hear the stuff on the news, it doesn't strike you as scary. It's just an update. And that when you hear about people getting sick, you have a desire to be helpful, maybe pray. But you're not worried. You'll use your time wisely. You feel peace. And each and every time you decide that you feel peaceful, you will. Each and every time you decide to be calm, you will be calm. If you decide to be relaxed, you will be relaxed. If you decide to feel love, you'll give love. You'll receive love. Take these suggestions deep into your mind and bring them with you, whether you choose to go to sleep or wake up now. Waking up in your own time, whenever you're ready. And if after this session, you'd like to work with me personally, I'm happy to help you. You can visit me at www.echypnosis.com. That's echypnosis.com. Or just give me a call at 716-359-6686. God bless.